chosen to be the best of the best. That's why you're going to learn how to play Top Gun. Yo, ice! Okay, so this is for guitar 2, which is essentially our beginner guitars. So this is, you've got some pretty challenging bits in this. One of them is actually reading all your rests, believe it or not. So, let's get started at the start. You guys have this F note, so we can play F, we know that. So F, whoops, I'm a bit loud, aren't I? Just turn my sound down a little bit. So F, and then we've got the D note, and then da, and then E, F. Now if you learn this whistle, it says to whistle along, so I don't mind if you whistle along, if you can play and whistle that at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, ready, 4, 1. I marked that up, sorry. But that's what you got to do there. You got to count those bars and then be ready for this 8th bar where you start playing. And that's what I do when I play my ensemble music. I actually count like a crazy man. I count bar number 1, bar number 2, and 3. That way I don't lose my place. So, to play this is probably easier to be in position 3. So I'm going to have my first finger on D. But I ain't worried about it. So I get G and A notes here, which is nice and convenient. So on the 2nd string D, and then on the 1st string A, and on the 1st string G, with those fingers. But the C note, right now, I have to go up to fret 8. Right now, but I ain't worried about it right now. Da-da-da. So this, then you go for bar 13, you've got to go down to F. F, 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 G, A. And the G and the A have a glissando mark, this little line that represents a slide. And that is, you play the note, and then move your finger up. As you hold it down, if you don't hold it down, it deads the note. There's no note there. So you have to keep the vibration of the string moving whilst you move the finger. You do that by not taking the pressure off. So practice that. F, 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 J. Keeping dreams alive. Keeping dreams alive. 2, 3, 4, 1. Swimming in the floods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, I ain't worried about it. Then back to the same material in A, okay? So I ain't worried about it. That I ain't worried about it. More bluesy sound is this, down in position 1. 3rd finger on D. C, D, C. A, A. So make sure you're using your 2nd finger there, okay? Don't muddle your fingers up. 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 2. Your part here is actually changed, which is nice. It gives a bit of variation. So after the first time you play this little bluesy, I ain't worried about it, then you go F, D, D, C, D, 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 F, E, F. So it's actually really the same as the first section, A section here, but you've got some extra notes, which is cool. I ain't worried about it, I ain't worried about it, F, D, F, 2, 3, 4. F, D, I ain't worried about it, F, D, F. Okay, now we're in the verse. You got 13 bars rest. I'm so sorry. You could count it as two groups of 7, and on the 7th bar you're at this aisle lyric. Let's go from here. So on the aisle lyric, D, F, F, E, E, D, C, D. Now you do this line here with the other guitars. So you're going to make sure you're in time there and go 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. I'll take it in and let it go. Then you got some rest. Okay, finger clicking. This is cool. So this must be, yes, the bridge. So So the singing line does that for those bars, and on the second time through, you guys do a click with your fingers. 2 fingers together, clicking. So you have to practice that. If you don't know how to click, you'll have to bother your parents and try and get them to help you. Teach you how to do it. So it is woo, woo, woo. Then there's a little breakdown section. Are you worried about it? So it's bar 51 for you. D, C, D, C, A, F, D. Sorry about this little error here. That should really just be a dotted half note with a tie. It looks a bit too complicated. Just think of it as the same as the start of the song, okay? That's just one big long F. I don't know why it's like that. Whoops, my fault, sorry. So, F. Are you worried about it? That's your line there. Same there too, it's overcomplicated. That's just F, just like the start. This is like the second time you do the motif. Cool song, hey? What happens after that? Yeah, this is all the same material I've already taught you now. Then we get to the theme again, which is the same as the first chorus you guys play. So that's fine. Cool, and that's the end of the song really. It's just material you know. Now we're going to look at Playing with the Boys by Kenny Loggins. Okay, so we did a bit of D minor scale practice in the ensemble today. Let's do it again. We'll play the 4th guitar string open for D. It's our tonic. Then we go up to the E on the 2nd fret. Then we go to the F on the 3rd. Then the open G. Then the A on the 2nd. Then the B flat on the 3rd fret. So we don't have any open B natural. Then the 1st finger on the C. And the 3rd finger on the D. And you can practice that this week. Just go up and down. Make sure you don't play the open B. You'll probably have a tendency to do that because you've done a lot of training with open B. And try and go backwards too. Now in this song, it actually mixes these scales together. So you're going to be playing F sharp up here. Let's go to position 2. So that means our 1st finger's up on the 2nd fret and all the other fingers correspond up the frets like that. Your F sharp note is your 3rd finger on string 4 at the 4th fret, but it has to be the 3rd finger. Find that note. So this is the start of Playing with the Boys by Kenny Loggins. Fis is that note, F sharp, Fis. Fis, G, Fis. And you're actually playing this with the guitar 1, so it's pretty rock and roll. And your 2nd finger has to land here on this D note. And then you've got to play the C sharp after that, so you fall back to your 1st finger on C sharp. Notice how these notes have sharps on them? That's because they're outside the key. And we sometimes do this in music, we play outside the key, then come back. So F sharp, G, F sharp, D, cis, and D and C sharp have to be staccato. Cut them short. So they're not la la, they're da da. So it's a really cool riff. So F sharp, G, F sharp, D, cis, then A with this 1st finger. So it's in the same fret as the C sharp, just the next string. Then F sharp, A, Fis, G, D. Let's do that as a little phrase. This is the last note in the 1st bar of this song. What bar are we up to now? Bar 82, I think. Yeah. Fis, G, Fis, D, cis. Then we go to the A. A, Fis, G, D. Try that. A, Fis, G, D. And staccato on the D. Then C sharp, A, G, Fis. Trying to get that as a phrase, so something you would remember as a block. Cis, A, G, Fis. So open G. Cis, A, open G, Fis. This is really a tongue twister, but when you get used to it, it's super fun to play. Let's go from the start and I'll play it really slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and just before H, G, A. And you can really hit that loud. Because the original song. So it does this little da da da. And then we go into the singing. Da ba 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 da da. Da ba ba. Da ba 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 ba. Sorry, I just love this song. Now you can play A. That's staccato. But I actually like playing A on the 6th string, 5th fret. And it gives me the ability to control the staccato with my left hand. So my right hand is just going to pluck. And my left hand just comes off the note. And this part's actually, it seems simple and you're probably laughing at how simple it is, but if you're laughing at how simple it is, you're not actually respecting how important it is. If you can't play this in time properly, then it means the ensemble's out. So you have to respect the simple things actually, more than what you would probably have to respect the complicated stuff. The simple things, excuse me, the simple things, if you can't get them right, if they don't sound in time, then you come off sounding not as good as a player. So you really have to practice nailing the simple stuff, get the simple stuff right. I know it sounds like an old man, but it's actually true. That's a life skill too. So let's try and play it in time together. 1, 2, 3, 4. H, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 83. 2, 3, 4. 84. 2, 3, 4. 85. 2, 3, 4. 86. 2, 3, 4. 87. 2, 3, 4. 88. 2, 3, 4. 89. 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I changed. 2, 3, 4. 87. 2, 3, 4. First time ending now. Sorry, I marked it up. So we go from this G note. Then you got this motif. This is 96. D, F, F, E. And that sounds really weird, doesn't it? That's like a minor sound. That sounds dark. Let me change my guitar sound. Sounds demonic. Da, 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 da. But in the context of the song, da 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 da. Sounds beautiful in the context of the full song. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. We can go on all night with that, can't we? Okay, let's look at I, which is this chorus. So, da da. What are you doing in the chorus? So we're looking at the F note. F, 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 F. That's actually really hard. A lot of upbeats. So it is F, and then F upbeat, and it's sustained. So that's that first bar. Phew, that was easy. Next bar after I. E, F, F, G. I'll slow down there. So this is E, F, F, G, A. Now with this G and A, you have to follow my hands. Watch this. E, F, F, open G. You see how I move my hand? Now my first finger is going to move to the A. Because we have to stretch 4 onto this high A, after that, if you do another finger, it's actually a lot harder to move. So, that bar again. Sorry, let's go from I. F, F, E, F, F, G, A. So, A, G, is that phrase? Fourth finger to second finger is important. A, G, then first finger F, F, C, D, playing with the boys. Da, na, ba, na, ba, ba. So you're actually playing the singing backing vocal line in the song. That's actually very important. Okay, then the next bar after that, Da na da na da da. 2, 3, 4. Now we have a change here. We're going to a B natural. Maybe that's with the G chord, I think. Ba-na-ba-ba-na-na. Yeah, it is. So it's a G chord underneath it. So this is supposed to be a B. So play your open second string. B, D, D, F, E, E. Make sure the E doesn't sustain. You've got to have rest there. So this is bar 106. And position 1 in the hand. D, B, B, F, E, E. D, B. Oh, that's a B flat, sorry. So this next bar is a B flat. So you've got to change out the B natural for B flat. So that's this. I'm going to do a pivot. My second finger goes over top of 3. 2, 3. So it's B flat to D. B flat. Best D. So ba 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 ba. Best D, D, F, G, C, F, E, C. I'll do it slowly for you. 3, 4. Best D, D, F, G. Oh, I played a long note. Sorry, it's supposed to be a C. Again. 3, 4. Best D, D, F, G. Then you got to quickly play this D minor chord. So you might want to practice going C, D minor, C, D minor, back and forth, C. Then you play your chord. So it's got this squiggle. That means you roll through the chord. Rum. So you don't go strum. You go break down the chord. Sorry, my guitar's like that. So then you got staccato A's after that. This is da segno al coda, so it means we've got to go back to the segno, which is until it says the L coda. Sorry about the cutout there. So I was just describing the form. So for this playing with the boys song, we go from the start. That's also our segno point. You can see a segno mark. So you go through and you go into the verse 1, and then you got a first time marker, so then you come back to the repeat sign, which is here. And then you go through it again, but then you got a second time marker, so you skip over the first time. And then we go into the pre-chorus, then the chorus, which is I section, playing through I. And then we've got a decel coda mark. So after this D minor chord, you will jump to the segno again, up to there. And then you'll play through this first verse and the whole first intro section. But when you get to the first time marker here, you don't play the first time marker because you've got to coda. So that's when you would jump down to coda here. You've got this nice easy A. So that's quite easy. Then we've got our pre-chorus and our second chorus, which is J. That's your part, that's very important. And then we go through just a repeat of the same material until the D minor chord here, and then we're at the bridge where you guys have to learn some chords. Oh yeah, that's cool. So let's have a look at that. Actually, there might be a little bit of funky jazz going on here. Let's just check out your little last bit of your J chorus, okay? So we're going to go from bar 122. That's the second last line on your page. So, B, and then C natural, and then D. So that rhythm is B, D, D, D. That's a cool line, isn't it? It's like climbing. Da, da, da. It sounds like brass, like horns or something. B, C, D, C, D, E. That's really cool. That's a great line. I'm jealous. B, C, D. Now second finger. C sharp, D, open E. Then F, G, and come up to the with the third finger from the G for the A. A, G. And now you can use your fourth finger to play the F on the second string, 6th fret, or you can play it there. Na, 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 na. That's fret 6 for your B flat. Oh, we've got a new high note, B flat. Fret 6. Try and find that. So let's do that line again from the start of that line. So bar 122. 1, 2, slow, 4. B, C, D, cis, D, E. you got your D minor chord. 3, 4, then D minor again. We're in the bridge now, so you play D minor again. Then now these don't have the rolls; they're actually quick notes. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Then you got your F suspended, so B flat suspended D. So that's a C note, the F note with your third finger, and the B flat note with your fourth finger underneath that. They're both in the same fret. Make sure you can still hear the C under your fourth finger. Then come up to the 2 more frets higher, the exact same chord shape, and you're only going to strum those strings. Da na na da 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 say da na da na da da. So that's like a final chorus. And you got 4 bars to count rest. Sorry, but you do have the final line and actually one of the important phrases at the end, which sounds really pretty. So let's do your line here. So this is from bar 132. It's F E C rest. F E C F E C E. That's pretty cool. That actually reminds me of the Sting song. Da na dun da na da 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 da. Don't stand. That's a cool song. All right, so 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, 1. F E C 1. F E C 1. F E C. So that's a B flat and an A at the end. Your B flat here, third finger, third string, third fret, to the A, and it's a quaver. This is actually really important because the rest of the band is playing this chord, and you're gonna play na na. So when you hear them together, na na, that has a beautiful clash that then resolves straight away. So ba ba da ma na. That's going to be really pretty. Okay, good luck with everything. Thank you for watching through all this video. I know it's really challenging music, but it's really super fun, so I hope you're going to enjoy it. Thank you.